Good evening. Kitty Cat Knit Place coming to you June 14th, 2026. The time is 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time, and I was just at Michele Schleiper's live with Granny Dee and Rose and Tammy. Sorry, my sinuses are dripping and irritating the throat, but I know I've been MIA, but I've been so busy with yearly doctor's appointments and working and her doctor's appointments and just one thing after another. It's like it gets really, really hectic and busy, and by the time I get home, I'm pooped. And I just want to kick back and relax. But I wanted to come on because I have happy mail. Big happy mail that I have to show you. Rosie and Michele Schleiper got together and they got sock yarn, and Granny Dee mailed it to me. So it arrived the other day, 2 days ago. But like I said, Wednesday through Sunday I worked, and I just didn't have a chance to do an opening. So I figured today's the day. I did let Granny Dee and Michele know that yes, it had come. And like I said, I haven't opened it, so I don't know what's inside. But I'm going to share it with you. And this yarn they sent because, well, if I can open it, because I knit socks for anyone who needs socks. Usually it's for somebody who's been diagnosed with cancer or any major illness that they have a lot of treatments to undergo, whether it's chemo or radiation or any type of illness. It's like with Yarny Zebra, I had made her a pair of socks and sent them to her because she has to do her infusions, and it's an ongoing thing. And Miguel has a spinal issue, so I had made him socks. And then of course my friend in Texas, Lisa, I made her a few pairs. She has ongoing issues and stuff, so it's just sending somebody with any type of issue a hug, because in every stitch that I knit is a hug and stitched with love. So Granny Dee had sent me a box of yarn a while ago, and I made several pairs of socks and sent those off. And I still, I think, have a little bit of that yarn left. I'll have to double check. I have it in my stash, and it's in the bin underneath my bed. So I'm going to have more to add to it. So now I'm going to show you how full this bag is. I don't know if you can see. Whoops, it's just falling out. But there's some gorgeous colors in here. And Yarn Bee, Cozy Toes, and Patton's Croy. Isn't that pretty the way it's twisted. This is only a 50-gram ball, so hopefully I'll find another 50 grams, or I'll have to go to Hobby Lobby and see if I can find, because I need 100 grams to make a pair of socks. So this is enough to make one sock, but usually you make two. So then we have Patton's Croy, the red and the grays and a light brownish and cream. It's like gorgeous. Yeah, that's a gray. And like I said, we have, this is called, oh, it doesn't, where is it? Brown, gray brown marble is what it's called. Marine, yeah, gray brown marble is this one. And then this Patton's Croy is, let's see if I can tell you what the colorway is. Clover colors. Different colors of yellows and purples and some greens and blues. And these are also 50-gram balls. Now this one is 70s stripes, Patton's Croy, marked down, but it's kind of got the blues and some reds and yellowish and cream color in there. It's really pretty. And then I have, this is another, woohoo! So I have two 50-gram balls of the brown, the gray brown marble. So there's a pair of socks. That's awesome. I just have to match up the colors. But this is whoops, here is another blue striped rag. Let's see, this one is, what did I say? 70 stripes. So I'll have to see if I can find another one of that color. And then this is Mary Maxim Bamboo Print Sock Yarn. And this colorway is so tiny, I can't. Oh, this one doesn't have a color, it's just a dye lot. YZBO, or wait a minute, Forest Floor is what this one's called, and this is 100 grams. So yes, there is enough here to do a pair of socks, I believe. Yes, 100 grams. So far there's two pair of socks, and then we have Perfect Pair. This is um, 100 gram. Yeah, and it's a super fine #1 fingering weight, and it's Secret Garden is this one. It's pretty with the different muted colors. They're not really bright, they're very muted. So there, 3 pair of socks, and of course it doesn't want to stay up there. And this one, the ball band has come off. Fuzz on the nose. But it looks like these are, whoops, these don't have ball bands on. But it looks to be about the same colors. And there is, well, 4 of these. So if they're 50 grams each, I'll weigh them. I mean, it could be 100, but it could be 50. So I have 2 of those in pretty colors, grays and peach, very light coloring. And there's another, and this is the same as that one, it looks like. And then I have these 2. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pair of socks. A couple mismatched, but I'm not done looking. Wow, that's pretty. Here's a really pretty color. And again, this is a 50 gram, and it's Mexicali stripes. Patton's Croy with the oranges and jacquard and yellow and a little bit of purple in there. So the 50 gram balls I'm going to put right there for now because they keep falling off of here. So there, but I'm not done yet. Oh, and you know what? I know I have a skein of this that Granny Dee sent me before. Cozy Toes. And this one was Balloon Brigade. So I know I have another skein of this. I know I do. Ah, hey, Rosalie and Michele picked out this yarn for you. Love, Dee. Thank you, Michele and Rosalie. Thank you, Dee. Now, didn't I just see? No. But I know I've made a pair of socks out of this, so I might still have some of this left too. And that too is a 50 gram. This is Balloon Brigade. Oh, so yes. I'm going to have to back bolt because it both says Balloon Brigade. But this one has blue on the outside. This has the yellow and greenish on the outside. But it both says Balloon Brigade. So as you can see, there's another pair of socks. Aha! And here we go. This one is Mermaid Eyes. And that is Yarn Bee Cozy Toes. Still digging. And here is Patton's Croy. This one is Mid-Century Stripes. The oranges and blues and kind of gold, light pink, or peachy, I guess. But there's one of those. And now I have another one of the brown, the gray-brown marble. So I have 3 of these now. All right, and here's another mid-century. Mid-century stripes. Awesome. So like I said, there's another pair of socks. Ta-da. There we go. Another one of the Cozy Toes in the Mermaid Eyes. Whoops. Oh, and this isn't sock yarn, but it's pretty. It's called Socky Plus Superwash Wool. 75% superwash wool, 25 polyamide. But this is it's kind of run, but this feels more like a worsted weight. So I will hold on to that for now. Then we have 70 stripes. So I got $70 stripes. So there's another pair of socks. And here we have Mary Maxim Bamboo Sock Yarn, 100 grams. And this one is the YZBO. So I know I had another one of those. So yes, right here. So I got 2 of those. So there's 2 more pair of socks. And here's Pattern Croy Mexicala Stripes. And here is the other one. So I have 2 of those. Like I said, I will back ball and match up the colors so that they'll be matchy-matchy. But there's another pair of socks. So we have 1, 2. And I'm still digging. Now this is Patton's Croy socks, and it's 50 grams, and it's copper colors. It's pretty. So I'll see if I have another one down here. This is kind of on a tweed. It's really pretty with the rust colors. So I'll put that over here until I can see if I got another one. Oh my. And I have a ball of yarn. It's Pretty Blues. And I'm going to go ahead and guess that this is 100 grams. Because it is a big ball. And I will make it into two balls. And then match them up. But that's a pair of socks. Put you there. And then we have Yarn B, Magenta. And this is, ouch, my toe just cramped up on me. Sorry about that. And I got two of them, and pretty sure this is 100 grams. Yes. Net weight 415 yards. It doesn't say on the label that I can find. But, like I said, two more pair of socks. Pretty color, too. Anybody like magenta? All right, now I have Pear Perfect. Here's another 100 grams of, let's see, where's the color is 01023. So I know I had another one, but I don't think it was the same color. Or was it? No. No. You go there. But anyway, I know I had another pair of the Pear Perfect in here someplace. All this luscious yarn. And then I have another pattern, Yarn B, and this is Balloon Brigade again. So I have 3 of those. They knit up really pretty. And then this one is 50 grams. Aha! So there we go. 250 grams of clover colors. So there's another pair of socks. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, let's see, another Yarn Bee. And I think this is the same Stormy Summer. 2 Stormy Summers Yarn Bee. So there's another pair of socks. Okay, still digging. And here is Hatton's Croy socks, and this is Sweet Stripes. So I only have one of these, but I'm sure I'll be able to find another. And like I said, it's pretty pastel kind of colors. It's springy colors, flowers. Reminds me of flowers. So, like I said, not a problem because I'm sure I'll be able to find more. And then here we go. I have another skein of clover colors. So I have 3 of the Croy socks, clover colors. So it's like a pair and a half. Well, none will go to waste, like I said. And wait a minute. Da 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 da. 2 clover colors. So there's another pair of socks. And I've got, looks like Granny Dee started to knit something and then pulled it out. Not a problem, because I can, and this is like I say, they don't always have, oh, and this is Red Heart with aloe. It says 2 balls. Razzle Dazzle is the color. So I will untangle this and wind it up. And like I said, right now, I think I might have another one of those, because I got 3 of those right now. I might have another one under my bed. So 3 skeins that I just have to get a match for, or was there 2 other skeins? So maybe 5 skeins of 50 gram. So I'll check patterns and see if I can find it online so that we'll have another pair of socks. But Granny Dee also put in this Poems socks, and this is Wisdom Yarns, machine washable, 100 grams, and the color is lot 852. So that's kind of what it would knit up like if all those colors are in there, but it looks like this is just blue, black, and kind of a grayish, but it's 100 grams. So I'll have to knit that up. That would make nice soft socks. And it's self patterns for easy knitting, distributed by Universal Yarn Incorporated, Universal Yarn, but 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon. It says machine washable, 100 grams, 3.5 ounce. So there was another skein of yarn that I saw was 3.5 ounce. And yes. So now let's count total pairs of socks that those 3 wonderful ladies have sent Mimi. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, because I'm 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 20. Okay. 22 pairs of socks. The yarn that they sent, I have enough to make 22 pairs of socks. Now that's not counting these. I have 2 more here. These, where I'm sure I can get another skein of each. Because like I said, these are all 50 grams. And there's only 1 here. But these 2, I might have some in the box under the bed. I just might. So then actually, it would only be these 4 that I need to get 1 more skein of each. And I'm going to check that online tonight before I turn off my computer. So, let's see. And I counted this as part of that 22. But like I said, I want to untangle that and ball it up. So thank you, ladies. The yarn is gorgeous. Now, any of you, out in YouTube land that follow me or Michele Schleiper or Rosie or Granny Dee, and you would like a pair of handmade socks by me, I need you to measure your foot from your heel to your big toe in inches. I mean, centimeters will do because I can always convert it, but it's easier for my brain in inches. And email me at KatDoo 52605 at gmail.com, and I will try to remember to put my email in the description box below. But email me your foot measurements and what colors you kind of like, and based on what's in here, I will match as close as I can to what your color preference is. And the only thing you will have to do is just to send the shipping cost. I will knit the pair of socks for you for free. I do it because I love knitting socks. And if you have a illness that you undergo treatments for, or arthritis, or whatever unseen illness you might have that causes you, like fibromyalgia, spinal injuries, diseases, Crohn's, lupus, whatever, you email me and send me your foot in measurements in inches and what color you might like. Could be any color. Could be on the blue side, could be on the orange side, could be magenta. And I will make you a pair of socks. And when they are done, I will get in touch with you to let you know what the shipping will be. Usually it's anywhere between $6 and $8, with postage going up. It's like recently, it used to be about $5 or $6 for shipping. Now, since postage went up, it could be, like I said, 6 to 8. So that I do ask that you pay for the shipping, only because if I was to pay shipping for all the socks I make, I'd go broke. But the socks themselves are free as a gift from Michele Schleiper, Rosalie, and Granny Dee, and Kitty Cat. But I think that's it for now. Like I said, we're only halfway through June, and I've had a busy week. Last week, Monday, I had a dentist appointment, and Tuesday, I had the cardiologist's yearly checkup, and Wednesday, I went out to lunch with my classmates, 5 of the girls that I graduated with, and myself. There was the 6 of us. We have one that lives in Florida, one that's in Tennessee or Kentucky. I forget where, but I know she's down south, and one that she couldn't make it. But we all had a wonderful time, and that was Wednesday. We went to Chili's, and I had to get a burger because I'm not into spicy the burger with mushrooms and sauteed onions and cheese was the safest thing for my stomach. And it was a wonderful time. Then, let's see, that was Wednesday. Thursday, I had to work. Friday, I had to work. Saturday was my 52nd class reunion. 52 years I've been out of school, and there again, some of my classmates went with me, and we had a wonderful time, and I won some gag gifts that I ain't showing on video. No. They're adult gifts. So somebody's going to get some surprise gifts come Christmas. But then I also got a cooking basket with towels and pot holders and hot pads. So, and a nice pretty green hamper basket that's across the room. I should have brought it over, but anyway. I had a wonderful time Saturday with my classmates. I didn't get home until almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, because I left Northampton at Mass about 8:30, and it takes about an hour to get home. So, yeah, it was 9, a little after 9. And I just crashed. I went right to bed. And then Sunday, today, I worked. Vacuuming and clean the bathroom, clean the kitchen, do the cat box, empty the rubbish, gave her a shower, and she was supposed to go grocery shopping, but after her shower she felt wobbly. So she decided not to go shopping. So it's like I left there, it was probably about 5:15. So I was home before 5:30. And Courtney made a wonderful pork loin dinner with baked potato and corn on the cob. So I ate, took the dogs out, let my neighbor's chickens in, and got them all tucked up, locked in. And then, like I said, I went to Michele Schleiper's live with Granny Dee and Rose and Tammy. And I told them I was going to do a video and put it up so I could share all the beautiful yarn with all of you. So, like I said, I have been busy. May, I didn't do too many videos, and I hope to get better, but we did get another PCA to work with my client, but she works a cleaning job on Wednesdays, so she can't do Wednesday. She does a 3 to 11 job at another place on Sunday. That's why I put her chickens to bed on Sunday. And once she gets home and takes the dogs out, it's late, and so she doesn't really sleep well. So she doesn't work Monday. She did work Tuesday, 9 to 10. Or no, she didn't. She was supposed to, but the client canceled her because she was going to the casino in Nashua, New Hampshire. So she didn't need the PCA. Her name's Karen. So then, like I said, Tuesday I couldn't because I had my cardiologist appointment. Everything went well. They told me to keep doing what I'm doing, and they'd see me next year. And then, of course, like I said, Wednesday, weeks in advance, we had made the date to go out to lunch. One of my classmates. This last year has been really rough for her, and she needed some TLC and hugs and her friends to rally around her. She's been through a lot. Her mother recently had passed away, and her brother had passed away. She always said there was something like 7 family members or friends in this last year that have passed. So she just kind of hit a slump. So we all rallied around her and said, we're going to cheer her up and spend some time with her. And she was. She was so excited to see us all. And she was smiling by the time we all headed for home. But like I said, I've just been really busy. What do I have? Is it this coming Friday? Because I got to work tomorrow morning, 9 to 10. I don't work Tuesday. Wednesday, I do 9 to 10. Then Thursday, 12 to 5. Friday will be 10 to 5. She has a doctor's appointment with a podiatrist, so I go over early enough to get her ready to get her to the appointment. So it's another busy week for me, but my sister was having some chest pain. It was waking her up in the middle of the night, and she mentioned it to the doctor. Doctor sent her to the cardiologist, and they did some testing, and she has a blockage, so they were going to go in through her wrist. That was Wednesday. That's what I did Wednesday. Was it? No, it was Thursday. Every day. Anyway, my sister had to have a procedure done. They were going to go in through her wrist to go up to clear the blockage. Once they got into the heart, they saw it was more extensive than what they at first thought. And come to find out, they had the heart specialist look in on it, and it appears she had a heart attack at some point. She doesn't know when, but she's had chest pain, like I said, so thank the good Lord. Her guardian angels were watching over her, because heart attacks in women can be the silent killer. So we're lucky that, you know, she's still with us, but they couldn't complete the surgery. So they are going to have to reschedule her. So yes, it was this Wednesday that it was the 8th. It was that Monday, the 8th, that we went to lunch. I'm just all mixed up. So they only do this heart surgery, I guess, on Wednesdays, and they had 3 scheduled all at the same time. So when, of course, they canceled the surgery, she couldn't drive, so my brother and I went and picked her up and got her home, and my brother drove her van home, and they're going to reschedule it. We're hoping very soon. And that day I will take off, and the night before we're going to go down and get a motel room close to the hospital so that we don't have an hour's traveling to get her there, and we'll be there in plenty of time for her to get checked in. So like I said, between my doctor's appointments, my client's doctor's appointments, my sister's health, my brother Kevin He's had norovirus a couple of times. It wiped him out, and I've had to pick up his meds and check in on him. And my sister takes care of the other brother, but if she's working or something, I go in and check. So it's been a busy few weeks. It's just been continuous since the last time I talked to you all in May. And I know I did make a couple of videos in May, I think, anyway. But I've been rambling for almost an hour now, so I guess I should say I love you to the moon and back 100 zillion trillion times, forever and always, in one day, infinity, eternity, forever and ever. So thank you for coming and listening to me ramble, and thank you again to Michele, Rosalie, and Dee for the beautiful yarn. 22 pairs of socks right now, but the other 4, I'll find more yarn that matches. So we'll end up with 26 or 28 pairs of socks. So if you want a pair of socks with Michele, Schleiper, Rosalie, or Granny Dee yarn, send me your measurements and I will get them knitted. Takes time, and I will get them off to you, and I'll let you know when and how much. But now I'm gonna say, here's my virtual hug for you. Take 1, take 2, take 3 or 4, take more. I got a zillion of them. They're free, and I'm a hugger. So love you, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, and a kiss upon your cheek, because you and you are also sweet. I love you. You're all a big piece of my heart, and don't you forget it. Take care, and may the good Lord hold you in his warm embrace and lay his hands on you and take away your worries and your woes, your trials and tribulations, your problems, your troubles, your stressors, no matter what type of aches or pains you are suffering with, unseen illnesses. May the good Lord lay his healing hands on you and take away your pains and your troubles. I am so blessed to have you as part of my YouTube family. I thank you all for your love and support and your prayers, and I keep you all in my prayers every day, every night. I'm praying that the good Lord is watching over you and protecting you. And those of you who are in the way of wildfires, torrential rains, hurricanes, tornadoes, flash floods, mudslides, volcanoes, tsunamis, whatever natural disaster is befalling you, I pray that the good Lord keeps you safe and helps you to find solution to whatever natural disaster is befalling you. And just remember that I love you, and I ask this, Lord, in your Son's name, Jesus Christ. I am forever thankful and grateful, and your humble servant. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Praise Jesus. Amen. Kisses, kisses, hugs, hugs. Kisses, kisses, hugs, hugs. Good night and sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Sweet dreams. I hope to see you very soon. And I will try very hard. I check videos. I get to lives when I can if I'm not working. Morning lives, it's impossible. It's like supper time and after that is usually if there's a live on I can get to. It's like I don't get out of work Saturdays and Sundays until 5 o'clock, so I miss Granny Dee at 3 o'clock. Sometimes I'm lucky if I can catch the 7 o'clock ones with Michele and Granny Dee and Rosalie, whoever. And I was so saddened to hear of the loss of our dear, sweet Arnie. My heart just broke, and I just, for days, could not stop crying. Such a sweet, loving man, and he's sorely missed by all of us who knew and loved him. He was such a sweetheart, and I hope that the good Lord was able to get someone loving and caring to take care of his fur baby, Kayla. It saddens me to think that he was sick and nobody had been able to check on him. But the good Lord has him wrapped in his warm embrace. I know that, and he is watching down over us. So, like I was saying, miss and love you, Arnie. Now, be happy, be kind, be safe, be careful, be thankful, be grateful, for everything that comes to us comes from the Lord. And always keep in mind that there is someone out there who loves you and worries about you. If you're feeling stressed or alone or blue, send somebody a message in this community. There's always someone here to listen. Send an email. Like I said, I will try to remember to put my email in the description box. Just keep in touch with those that love you. So now, sweet dreams. Hola, aloha, auf Wiedersehen, well trusten, carquito ano, namaskaram, nosta, borda, buenas noches, hasta mañana, adios, hasta la vista, baby, shalom, namaste, mahalo, ni hao, guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend, guten Nacht. Whatever time of day, afternoon, or evening it is where you are right this second watching, make the most of each and every day. Be crafty, be creative, be productive, pay it forward, do something nice for someone else, give them a call, go and have a cup of coffee with them, check and make sure they're okay. So many of our friends and loved ones are elderly, neighbors, family members that live alone, that can't always get out and do for themselves. Check and see, is there something they need at the store? If you haven't seen or heard from them in 2 days, go and knock on their door. Make sure they're okay. God has a special place in heaven for those who pay it forward and do something nice and kind and loving for others. Because we're all brothers and sisters in the Lord's eyes. And we're all in this together. None of us are alone with everything that is going on in this world. We have to stick together. So, una notte. And now, remember, I love you. You're all a big piece of my heart. And Chasey's favorite, konnichiwa. Sweet dreams, my darling. Family members, take care. God bless. And I have been talking an hour now. It'll take a while for this one to load up. Ta-ta. Love you.